What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I kind of want to show you guys a short little video on how I do my no makeup looks, and I also want to be discussing some skincare products that I've been using lately that I feel have been working towards my favor. So if you want to keep on watching, see how I do this, go straight ahead. Let's start off really quickly. Skincare. Lately, I've been using this cleanser, the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Cleanser with soy extract. Yeah. And I've been using this religiously for 3 months now. I feel like it's made a difference in my skin. It's evened it out a little bit more. I don't break out as much, but I don't think it's because of my skincare. I think the reason why I don't break out as much is mostly because I've changed my diet. And I may be doing another video all about my diet and about like my experience with it, so stay tuned for that. But I usually use this religiously. I also use a Lush cleanser. I don't remember the name right now, but I will find it and I probably will put it in the description box down below. But after that, after I do all of that, I also use a Lush toner, and this is the Breath of Fresh Air toner. Let me just read the little thing that it says. It spritz on this blend of cooling aloe vera, soothing rose, and clarifying herbs for smooth, balanced skin. And I do feel like this has also made a difference in my skin. Aloe is really good for your skin. And I think, let's see. It has aloe vera, it has rosemary, it has a whole bunch of stuff. And pretty much if you do your research, really good products. So I use that, and sometimes I alternate. I use my E.L.F. Hydrating serum before I put any type of moisturizer. I also use the Cosmetic Lad moisturizer. And it has lavender, wheatgrass, and aloe to calm and hydrate sensitive spaces. I do have sensitive skin, but I also do have an oily T-zone. Usually in the summer, but like towards winter, this part could be oily and everything else is super dry. So I have combination skin. So just a little information about my skin. But let's get started, right? So I'm going to be using, I already washed my face prior to this video. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Hydrating Serum, like 2 of these, 2 little pumps. Put it all throughout my skin. And lately I've been doing this no makeup look just because it's easier on days that I really there's days where you don't want to do a whole face of makeup, but you really want to look presentable, or you want to look alive, or you just want to feel good about your skin or whatever. So this is what I do. Alright, moisturizer ready. Let's let that air out a little bit. Main thing, New York is really cold. Okay, it's really cold right now. It's winter time, so I do love to moisturize. That's like my passion. I do not want to look like I'm dry. It's not my thing. So I'm taking that Cosmetic Lad moisturizer and just plopping that on my skin as well, just to add another barrier of moisture. Alright, cool. Now that I look like a little tomato, we continue. I put this all throughout my hand. Alright, so this is subjective to you. This is how I do it. Let's say you want a little bit more coverage. You can add a little bit of concealer, or you can add a little bit of color correcting concealer and then foundation. But I really don't want to do that. I don't feel the need to do that right now. So I am going to be taking my foundation, and it's the Neutrogena Skinclearing Oil-Free Makeup Foundation. It has salicylic acid in it. It helps out whenever I do have a breakout. It dries up. It's not supposed to clog my pores or anything like that, so that's good. And I'm in the shade Natural, I don't know if you could see that, but I'm in the shade Natural Beige. And I take a little bit of that and just plop it on the middle of my cheek. On the other side. I usually like doing this area the most. I feel like my whole face is just cheek. So I like doing that. A little bit on the chin. The good thing about this foundation is so lightweight, you really don't feel it. And a little bit on my forehead. Yeah, it's so lightweight, you really don't feel it. Is it full coverage? It could be if you apply enough layers, but it's almost skin-like, and I feel it just works for my skin. So I pat on a little bit with my finger all throughout, and then I take a beauty sponge. I'm just going to take a little bit of the Lush toner and wet it with that. And then just blend. Most of the time I like to do it with a dry beauty sponge, just because it won't take up the excess makeup. But today I'm gonna do it with a wet one. Just blend all throughout. This is just a very lazy, no makeup type of thing. And I'm gonna take a little bit more and put it under my eyes. Just like that. And take from whatever is left on my finger and just put it on like any little troubled spot that I have. So I had one right there. And that's it. Now go under and all around, just so that your eye looks like it's your skin. Now that that's done, you're set. You have your whole base. Now what you're going to do is add a little bit more color to your face, right? You don't want to look like a little ghost. So you're just going to take a bronzer. For me, I'm using the NYX Matte bronzer in the shade medium. And I'm just going to be taking a big fluffy brush. So I'm taking this one and get and apply on your cheeks. Because you're pretty much just bronzering, you're not really contouring, you're not really carving out your face or anything like that, because you're not highlighting, you're not doing anything. I am just bronzing up certain parts of my skin so that I don't look ghostly. Put some on my forehead, just like that, and then some down here. Cool. Now you have that nice little bronze glow there. There you go. Next up would be your brows. I like to darken mine up a little bit more just so that it's prominent. It gives you a little, ooh, I'm wearing makeup, but not so much makeup, you know? So I am going to go in with my brows and just, like I said in my previous video, I start from the top and go down. And then wherever there's sparse areas, I tend to fill in. Kind of hard to do that right now because I can't really see. All I see is like flash on my eye. And then I'm going to take the spoolie section of my brow pencil, which by the way, I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation. in the shade 310 medium brown. The next thing that I do is add some mascara. Lately, I've been using two different mascaras. I have the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, a very, classic mascara from Maybelline. And it's the Lots of Lashes one, Black is Black. Ooh. And I've also been using the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara by Marc Jacobs. And this is like the little sample. But it is so good. I love this mascara. I love the wand. Let me just show you right here. It's like one of these flat, one of these like fat type of wands. And I just love it. But I also, I'm back. I also do love this mascara, and I'll show you the wand for this one as well. So this one is a little bit more like a pointy towards the end and around like swivel here. And I feel like that's good because I can be in the middle of my lashes using this section here, and then I can also be in the more towards the rim of the eye with the skinnier section. So I think I'm gonna be using maybe this one. Let's use this one, the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. And I'm just gonna be looking down. That's my trick. I look down to apply my mascara to my top lashes, and then look regularly up. I think that a lot of people tend to forget their bottom lashes, and it's very important. Like, don't underestimate your bottom lashes. It just opens up your eyes a lot more. It just makes it seem like, boom, look at my lashes, So at this point, I would be done. I would just go about my day with this amount of makeup. But since we are doing a YouTube video, and it's all about the glow and the little glam, I am going to add a little bit of highlight, and I'm also going to be adding some color to my lips. Not really color, more like a gloss. So let's see. I'm going to be using, let's see what I'm going to be using actually. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills AMREZY, right? AMREZY. That's what I'm going to be saying. The AMREZY highlight. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that little gold shade and putting some on the tops of my cheekbones. That's done. Very last step is some lip gloss, and I'm going to be using, let me see, I have a whole bunch of lip glosses here. Okay, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Stay Glossy lip gloss in the, I don't know if this has a shade. I don't see a shade on this one, but it's like a nice little pinky nude lip gloss, and I'm just going to be using that on my lips. And there we go. That's it for our whole entire no makeup look. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you create your own no makeup looks, feel comfortable in your own skin, and just bring out everything that you want to bring out. That's the whole point of makeup. It's not to catfish people or to hide imperfections. It's pretty much to bring out the parts of you that are already perfect, and just, I'm here. So I hope to see you guys again in my next video. If you like this, then please give it a thumbs up and peace out.